Oh, there you are. Hey, guess what? I got a Piggie and Gerald book. I didn't have any at home before. And finally, I couldn't get any at the library either. So finally, I went to school and I got some books because I needed some new ones. And there was a Piggie and Gerald book there. So I'm going to read it to you. And this one is called There's a Bird on Your Head. Starts out with pictures of the little bird that's in the book. And here's the title page. There is a bird on your head. Written and painted by Mo Willems. That's the person who makes the Piggie and Gerald books. Yep. As it starts, Piggie and Gerald are sitting very happily back to back with each other. And here comes a bird. And it lands on Gerald's head. You can see Gerald is surprised and a little bit upset. And after he feels those little bird feet landing on his head, and then he shouts, "Piggie!" And he jumps off the ground and he knocks Piggie off balance. Piggie is something on my head. Piggie looks up. He has to get on her tiptoes. She has to get on her tiptoes because Gerald's a lot taller than she is. Yes, Gerald. There's a bird on your head. There's a bird on my head? Ah! He runs away. Is there a bird on my head now, Piggie? No, but look who's coming. Now, there are two birds on your head. Look at that look. Gerald does not like that. What are two birds doing on my head? They're in love, Gerald. Look at, I'm going to put the page close to the camera so you can see the heart that shows they're in love. Whoops. Whoops. Heart that shows they're in love. Wait, it was here somewhere. Okay, I think you saw it. There it is. The birds in my head are in love? They're lovebirds, Gerald. And there actually is a kind of bird called a lovebird. It's a small, very pretty, very colorful kind of parrot. Lovebirds. How do you know they're lovebirds, Piggie? They're making a nest. Wait a minute, two birds are making a nest on my head? Why would two birds want to make a nest on my head? Piggie's smiling. And then Gerald feels something else up there on his head. And he says, uh-oh, I'm afraid to ask. Do I have an egg on my head? Piggie hops up on Gerald's trunk and she looks in the nest. She counts 1, 2, 3. You have 3 eggs on your head, Gerald. I do not want 3 eggs on my head. Then I have good news for you, Gerald. What could the good news be? The eggs are gone? No, the eggs are hatching. Hatching? The eggs on my head are hatching? And they're little baby birds now. Cheep, cheep, cheep. They're hungry. And they start calling for food. Yes, they've hatched, Gerald. And one of the parents is going to get some food for them. Now I have 3 baby chicks on my head, and 2 birds, and a nest, Piggie reminds him. I do not want three birds, 3 baby chicks, 2 birds, and a nest on my head. Where do you want them, Gerald? Gerald has been getting very frustrated, and he blurts out, "Somewhere else!" And this time, Gerald shouts so loud, as he does in some of the other books too, blows Piggie over until Piggie's upside down. Why not ask them to go somewhere else, Gerald? Ask them? Yes, ask them. Okay, I will try asking. Excuse me, birds up there, will you please go somewhere else? No problem. Yay, it worked. Bye. Baby birds say bye, and the parents are carrying the nests away with their beaks. Hey, now there's no birds on my head. Thank you, Piggie. Thank you very much. Piggie says, you're welcome. Now, well, you can just look and you see what happened. Now, Piggie's the one that's not happy. And that's the end of the book, but there's one more thing to show you. Let's turn to the back page and see if we can find the pigeon. As a lot of you know, the pigeon is always on the back page of the Piggie and Gerald books. And there's the pigeon in the nest with the birds. And the pigeon I figured out the pigeon is in the nest eating a hot dog. Wait, why can't you see the pigeon? There's the pigeon eating a hot dog. Okay. Okay, well, thanks for coming. Piggie thanks you. Gerald thanks you. And I thank you. See you next time, guys.